Number 1. How many grams of potassium carbonate are needed to make 200 milliliters of a 2.5 molar solution? So I see that we have a chemical here, potassium carbonate. It's K2CO3, and I'm going to tell y'all why that's important later. So first off, y'all, we always have to look for our numbers and list it on the left side, like any other problem. So we have 2.5 molar, that's my molarity. So I'm writing down 2.5 molar. Next, it wants moles, and I don't see moles, but I do see that we are indeed looking for grams. So I'm writing a question mark here. And liters, I see milliliters, 200 milliliters, but in order for me to turn it into liters, I need to move my decimal place. So I'm going to write down 200 milliliters. It has 1 sig fig, so I'm only going to keep 1 sig fig. So let's see, we have 0.2 liters. I have everything I need now. Let's write out our formula. That's the first thing we do after listing out our variables. Molarity equals moles divided by liters. Now I isolate the variable I want. I want moles, y'all. So in order to get moles by itself, I'm multiplying both sides by liters. This causes liters on the mole side to cancel out, and I have moles equals liters times molarity. Now that I have moles by itself, I'm going to plug in my numbers. So liters is 0.2 liter times 2.5 molar. When I multiply these two numbers together, I get 0.5 moles. We're not done. We want grams. So in order for us to convert moles to grams, we need to use the molar mass. So the molar mass of potassium carbonate, I just write out the elements and the number of the atoms of that element. So K2, I look on the periodic table and round it to 2 decimal places, and I get 78.20. Carbon, very simple. And then we have oxygen, 16 times 3 gets me 48.00. I add all of these guys up and I get 138.21 grams per mole. So I'm going to use that to convert to grams. So conversion wise, 0.5. Oh, I don't like the 5. Moles of K2CO3. And all I'm going to do is multiply it. So 1 mole on bottom to cancel out. And the molar mass on top. So if you guys notice, the moles cancel out. And then I get to multiply these two numbers. And we get this in our calculator. But we need to round to the appropriate sig fig. So again, I only have 1 as my starting, so I underline that 1. Take a look, that's a 9. I round that 6 to a 7, replace the other digits by 0, and we have 70 grams as our answer.